heard you were singing
to
these guys during the filming.
Yeah.
How'd that go?
Yeah, it was cool. Specifically Zach. I mean, I was fretting about this music scene that I had to do. So the night before, I was like, okay, I'm gonna stop thinking about it and just learn breaking free.
We're soaring, flying. There's not a star in heaven that we can't reach.
And learn the chords for it, and then we get some lead, downtime between takes, and
it works.
How'd he do? Did he hit the notes? Did he do good?
Oh, he crushed it. Also, it worked really well for the characters because I think it just it made me embarrassed. I was definitely blushed, and I think that's kind of how Kevin felt, for a lot of the scenes that we had in the movie, and so it worked great. It was hilarious, and I'm gonna get you back for that.
What do you like to do with your brothers?
Together, we can do anything.
We're here to restore justice to the Wrestling Federation that our father built with his own 2 hands. The hands that were passed down to us. The hands that will deliver the Iron Claw to you.
Congratulations on this film. Truly, what you guys portrayed on screen was amazing, and it was so beautiful. I want to take it back to the very beginning, the first interaction that you all had together. What was that like? Was it true that it was when you guys were getting your bodies shaved?
The very first?
I don't know if that was the very first.
Okay.
Very first. Maybe
But it was close to it.
Close?
It was way too early on, and anyone's.
It was the hair and makeup testing day. We might have had a couple of training sessions or something, but it was early.
It was early doors, yeah.
Yeah, we had practiced some moves in the ring. We were working with Chavo on wrestling moves, and then I think maybe, very quickly after that, we were all lined up in a row, getting our bodies shaved and wigs applied and glitter and tan and stuff like that.
Bedazzled.
We had
greased up.
From that point forward, it was all easy because we really had nothing to hide from each other.
Morning.
Pants tomorrow, please, David.
Who was the most comfortable with the minimal clothing? Like, how long did it take you all to get comfortable in that element?
Who was the most comfortable?
Me.
I think
Harris loved it.
I think it is amazing how quickly you do get, I remember being in the Sportatorium in the beginning and kind of getting out into the ring in front of all those people and feeling very vulnerable, very nervous. And then after, 10, 15 minutes, you do kind of becomes normal fairly quickly, I guess. Yeah.
Until you take a deep breath after the match is over and look down and go, oh, Jesus.
Oh, shit.
And then it's smooth sailing after that.
It's once it stops as well, because in the moment and you're in character, it's when it stops and you're sort of back to yourself and you're like,
yeah, you just gotta stand.
The moments in between.
There's no really great way to stand or kind of chill. You can't really cross your. Everything looks weird when you're in a speedo.
Yeah, you don't want to stand. You don't want to sit. You don't want to move.
You don't want to show weakness.
Make the wrong move. What was more intimidating, having to be in the minimal clothing or the moves that you had to learn?
Intimidating?
Yeah.
The moves were pretty.
The moves, okay.
Yeah, the moves were a lot.
Yeah, the thing about the moves is we could work on them and really make them perfect. There was a fun, challenging element to the combat that was, it took you off of, the glaring uncomfortability of what you're wearing and stuff like that. You get lost in the wrestling. So it was nice that we got to have that to focus on.
Yeah, you're if I have good action, then maybe it'll look better. I'm not wearing so many clothes, but if I,
Exactly.
At what point was any stunt double involved? Because I know you did a lot of the jumping, which, my God, you did it quite a few times. But at what point did anybody say, okay, maybe someone else should do this?
I said it a lot. I was happy for my double to do a lot. No, I think there was certain things that they are just better at, and they can make look way more powerful and dynamic. And I think you have to just be whatever's gonna be best.
That's for the film.
The film, right? But everyone was incredible. The whole wrestling team on this, they really are the stars because they make us look great. And we had such a short time to get up to speed, and they were key to that, you know, and the whole community was amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
My guy Tanner, he dropped out a window and fell on a mat. Remember that? You were like there.
Oh my god.
He
That
dropped
was
out of the
crazy.
window.
He dropped out of the window and we did a little Texas switch and I like came out, but
That's right.
he jumped off a roof.
Yeah.
You said, Tanner, you can do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you got
I'll
this.
do the role after.
He hit a he didn't make the final cut, but he hit a tree. He hit a tree.
That's right.
He was there's a scene where he hits
It
a
was
tree.
football. Yeah.
He hits a tree and he did it like 6 times and I was laying on the ground because we did a Texas switch again.
Yeah.
And I was just watching him like up close. He hit this tree going like so fast, so hard, like 6 times and just kept doing it. And I was just like, I was impressed.
Yeah.
I mean, truly.
Yeah.
You know, of course, we talk about the moves in the ring. I gotta bring up the moves in the dance scene. Y'all, I mean, I was sitting there and I was just loving every second. Was that little Troy Bolton popping out there?
Come on.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, Zach came in there too. Like we embarrassingly had like a full afternoon of training. I think the
we had
3
a
of
whole,
us.
like-
Zach was like busy. He was
he
shooting
was
or something.
shooting,
So he showed up without any prior training
And he
and
crushed it. He was better than all of
outshined
us.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's not really true.
Learned it day off.
I do remember on that day though. I remember like they were like, "All right, everyone start the line dance." It goes like this, and then like I'd seen him do it once.
You're like,
and
I got it.
But I looked down the line, and you guys all had it perfect, and I was
We
like,
had training for
"But
it.
I didn't
He
know
didn't
that."
know, he didn't know.
So
Yeah,
I'm going,
yeah,
"Oh
yeah.
man, you gotta get your."
You're like, who are these guys?
We just thought we had it.
And Lily had some like real style with it.
Lily
like,
was
she
really
was
good,
putting
yeah.
it on. Like you guys had like you were staying in character and doing it. I was like, man, I have lost all sense of dance. I felt really incapable now.
Oh my
It was pretty
gosh.
fun. I didn't find out until months later that they had a little bit of rehearsal. Also, going from wrestling to dancing is kind of weird because we're doing such big moves and jumping off ropes, and we're getting used to that kind of action. So when it's shocking. You can just do a little bit of like square dance, and you're like about to pull a hammy.
You're pushing too hard.
I'm fine, Kev. Seriously, I'm just sick.
I'm scared, man. It all out of control.
That's a terrible accident.
I should have stopped him. I need to think about my family.
Your job is to wrestle. Live up to that deal, or we are through.
I do want to say on a serious note, you guys conveyed the severity of the family story so beautifully on screen. I know I was in a screening and it was all men. My mascara and my eyelashes had already been cried off at, by the end, but you could hear all of the men sniffling and everything. You guys truly did such a beautiful job.
Oh man, you're so sweet. Thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you for saying that.
Making this movie was such an incredible experience. I can't believe that we all got it done, and we're so proud of it. Shout out to everyone that was involved.
Especially Sean. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially for Sean.